Alright, in this question, the cost of 100 grams of ginger was the same as the cost of 320 grams of onion. When you see the word same is equal, okay? So, in the first sentence, you can instantly write down 100 grams of ginger is equivalent to 320 grams of onion. Okay, then you move on. Then it says that Mrs. Lee paid $6.20 of 400 grams of ginger and 1.2 kg of onion. Okay, so let me draw a model that's called part hole. And we have G, ginger, 400 grams. And we have onion, 1.2 kg. And total cost $6.20. Okay, so for the fact that everything is in grams, you can see that the next natural step is to change this to gram. Okay? And we want the cost of 100 grams of ginger. And what this means is that ultimately, we are going to have a few steps at the bottom. And the last step will be cost of the ginger. And the last step will be 100 grams of ginger. Okay, so, and if you have done question that use equivalence, normally we use 1 gram or 1 unit as the second last step. And then over here, you are able to find a certain number of grams that is equivalent to certain costs. Okay? And the only cost information is over here. And I suspect that 620 will be used here. Then we find 1 gram of ginger. Then we find 100 gram of ginger. It's the same as finding 1U for heuristic questions. Okay, so when you see they're asking for ginger over here, and you have ginger and you have onion, the next step will be change this to ginger. Okay, so what we're going to do is, since we know that 320 grams of onion is equivalent to 100 grams of ginger, let's find 1 gram of onion, and that is 100 over 320. There's no need for you to find the exact value because you are going to do multiplication at the next step. And then here, we are going to do 1,200 grams of onion, and you have 100 over 320 times 1,200, which is equals to 375 grams of ginger. So, with this in mind, you'll know that, sorry, this 1,200 grams of onions is actually 375 grams of ginger. And when you add them together, you'll get 775 grams of ginger. And you'll get 620 divided by 775. Okay? And then the step here will be 620 divided by 775 times 100. And your answer will be 80 cents. And that is the answer. Okay, so to wrap up, what you can do is you can see that in fact the process of doing the top is the same as the process doing the bottom. And another thing to take note is, since this whole column is for onion, the other side is for ginger. And that is why you can see that here I write ginger is to onion, but here for easy solving, I swap it. So that here all the columns are for onion, here the whole column is for ginger, and same for here, all are ginger, and here is the cost.